Good morning, Cancer. Welcome to your reading for December 21st, 2020. Please show me what Cancer needs to know, hear, or see. Thank you. I hope you're all doing great. I hope you had a nice weekend. And your first card. You have the sky in the reverse. It's in the intelligence position. So it feels like the song, the song was called The City is Killing Me by Dusty Brown. And it was purely instrumental. And it was quiet, and it felt like you were like on a bus or something, or driving or walking, and just looking around you and quietly thinking, I want quiet. Like it felt like you were creating quiet within yourself. So that's what this feels like. This feels like wherever you are, you're quiet. Like you've learned how to still everything around you, but you still want your environment to match your energetic state. That's what the song is telling me and the card is telling me. Or the city could be symbolic for something else as well. But something busy, something cold, something inanimate. In the how, you have the plants, which is a very quiet, mysterious card. In this position, it's called fidelity. So you're being true to yourself, or this can mean someone else. I feel like you're at peace with something if it's with someone else. I don't feel like you're together. This is like having the moon and the stars. So this feels like a very ethereal feeling right here. You could be daydreaming. You could be a little bit lost in a very spiritual feeling. It feels very, very daydreamy. And you might be thinking about someone else that you're waiting for. In the why, excuse me, you have the Eight of Swords in the reverse. So that's free from something, free from being trapped in fidelity. I feel like you're breaking some kind of energetic bond with someone. I feel like you have been hoping for someone by imagining it. This is the picture on here is two dogs, two loyal dogs, and it's called fidelity. So I really feel like it's a broken connection, but you've been faithful to it and you've made peace with it. It's very quiet. This is also quiet. This is in your imagination. This is thinking. I feel like you've broken the connection. I feel like it was, well, in the upright, this can mean trapped in your imagination. And I feel like you needed to break this connection so that you could find peace in the real world, not just in your daydreaming world. Excuse me. In how you feel, you have the Ace of Wands in the reverse. In this deck, it's called persecution. So it doesn't feel good. It feels like you're hurting yourself. But keeping going in something that was only in your head is like self-abuse. Maybe you put it in a box. Maybe it's not at the top of your mind anymore. But yeah, I feel like you were keeping someone alive in your head. And you're trying to stop that, or you have stopped that. It could have been that because this is something happens to break you free. So it feels like you got some kind of wake-up call. Something woke you up, like you're this was like oversleeping, and this is your alarm clock going off. So it's like it feels alarming. It feels like you realized, okay, that's enough. I have to move on with the real world, because this is all in your mind. That you're just punishing yourself somehow. Time for a new cycle. The wheel in the upright. So this is in the fortune position. You're taking back your dignity in some way here. It looks like you're determined to start a new cycle for yourself. You're ending this. This person might have been abusive to you, but their memory lingered on, or you were hoping that they could change. But you were really hoping for this person. But I feel like you've put that down now. You're dropping the baton. You're on to a new start. New year, new start. Bottom of the deck, 4 of Swords in the reverse. Or sorry, this new deck it's a take off of my old deck, but they've switched some of the meanings. So economy used to be in the reverse. Oh wait, it still is. Eventually I'll figure these cards out. Okay, so this is in the reverse. So this means this is a fixed idea. This also means saving money. But it feels very, very determined. Like you have this thinking card here, like breaking this trapped feeling, breaking these repetitive thoughts, no longer thinking, breaking the connection. And then this is determined to break that connection and to move on with a new cycle in your life. All right, let's see what's going on. So under the sky in the reverse. So yeah, you're making I was going to say informed decision, but like you've put a lot of thought into this. I feel like you were loyal to this person past the point of, like, maybe they don't even think about you. So this was really just abusing yourself. That's really what I'm picking up there. Under the sky, 5 of Wands in the reverse. So yeah, this has been for a long time. It wasn't getting you anywhere. You were putting a lot of energy into this, a lot of your thoughts. This is also saying that it was a bad investment. It didn't pay off. So whatever you were putting your mind into before, you are no longer. This could be a person, this could be anything. You have rest in the upright. This is all about truth. And this really feels like virtue and dignity here. You are pulling yourself back together. I also feel like you're being loyal to yourself. This is a very silent card. You're silently moving forward. But this is very intuitive. I feel like having this plants card above the rest card, it's like things are coming together for you in your head now. Once you broke this other connection, now you're really able to put things, like you're manifesting things. Actually, it doesn't feel so much like manifesting. It feels more like your discernment, your intuitive discernment is off the charts, and it feels like you were wasting it on something. Now that you're putting it towards something tangible or something that can actually change, or change in, a reasonable amount of time, like in your lifetime, you're seriously changing things, or you're going to. Now that you're focusing on what you want instead of wanting somebody else. Under the Eight of Swords in the reverse, you have the High Priest, which is also a marriage card. So I really feel like when you put something else aside, I feel like it's a person that is long gone, but they weren't in your mind. You've put them behind you. You've realized it's not good for you to be focusing on this person. Did this for a long time. You're pulling yourself back in, but you're also pulling the powers into yourself that are available to you that you were wasting on someone else. Sorry, sometimes I have to repeat things to myself just so I get it. You have the marriage card here. So once you break that connection, you're going to have fidelity with someone else or with something else, with something that comes together for you. You have the marriage card and you have the Wheel of Fortune, both in the upright. Okay, so this is also telling me you have the Four of Cups in the upright. Excuse me. So you could have made an offer to someone and they said no. Or someone made an offer to you and you said no. And it could be this past person that was bad news, if it was someone abusive and you said no, you just freed yourself up for something better. Someone could have also been interested in someone and they weren't interested in you because they're already in a relationship. Below the Wheel of Fortune, you have the Queen of Cups in the reverse. Oddly enough, this is called success. And it feels like you have successfully moved on. It feels like you did have a broken heart. Or you've been rejected. You feel abused. This relationship that you wanted is not happening. This is a broken connection of a marriage. Somebody doesn't want to be married, or someone turned you down, or you're turning someone else down because you know better. Bottom of the deck, Four of Swords, fixed idea. It's below the marriage card. So somebody was determined to get married, and somebody's determined not to get married. And then you have Justice in the upright, peace, harmony, balance. All right, let me go over this again. Waiting for something, hoping for something, healing from something that's been going on for a long time, something in your imagination, intuition. It feels like you've been hoping and praying that something that would stay together. And like I said, you're putting all of your energy into it. All of your thoughts were about this relationship. Somebody was really trying to hold a marriage together or a relationship together, but I feel like you knew that it was broken, that the connection was broken. You could have even still been together, or you still are together. This looks like it was for a long time. You know the truth. You're keeping silent. Very, very hopeful, dreamy, lost in your imagination kind of energy, but it's abusive. I also feel like you know you need to reject it. You know, oh, it feels like it's a scary change because this feels safe. This is what you know, but it's abusive and the connection's broken. You need to manifest different things. You need to regain, you need to take yourself back. You need to take your dignity back. This is also saying that you'll be fine. It feels like you're scared to stay, but you're scared to leave because it'll be different. It'll be new. It'll be a change. But this is saying you're going to have so many opportunities. And I also did see a new relationship in your future once you break the connection with this abusive one. It feels like no one's changing their mind here. It just feels like a very hard transition. Like you know you need to get out of this, but it's safe. It feels like a situation where you could stay, but you know you shouldn't. You need to pull yourself back together so you are available for new opportunities. I also feel like because the Justice is below the Four of Swords in the reverse, which could mean being short of money, because it feels like you might not be able to leave because of money as well. You do have opportunities coming to you. You can manifest them. Use your imagination in a good way. You might be thinking a lot of negative thoughts. You need to change those to positive. You need to start picturing what you want. Picture what you want. The more you think about what you want, not about people, you have to think about scenarios you want, because you can't wish for a person because they have free will, right? So even if you could, you shouldn't. Yeah, this is going to hurt, but it's going to heal, and you're going to get justice. And for some of you, this is justice in regards to money or regards to divorce. So it feels like it hurts, but it's necessary. You know you need to do this for your peace of mind, for your, I keep saying dignity. It's okay to hurt. But for somebody, you need to pull yourself out of a dead, abusive relationship that's safe, that's keeping you tied down, stopping you from fulfilling yourself, your dreams, your wishes. And that is making you more sad than this person ever could. You're going to get justice. You're going to get a relief, a money relief. And this feels like relief too. All right, you guys, that's what I have. Your shuffle song is called The City is Killing Me, and it's by Dusty Brown. All right, I love you guys. Have a great week. Bye.